What's up? What's up? This is a dumb bit. This is a really dumb bit. What's up, boys, girls, and fighters alike, of Foos and otherwise? Welcome back to yet another installment of Happy Foo Year, a retrospective of every recorded Foo Fighters album to celebrate the band's 25th year anniversary. I'm Nick Scarpinato, and I will be your guide. Yeah, but also be sure to have Google Maps ready because I am pants with direction. What does that even mean? If you're not caught up with the previous videos, be sure to check them out up here. Otherwise, let's just dive right into it, baby. Let's just. So the year is 1999. 4-year-old Nick just can't stop pooping his pants. And the rest of the world was busy learning just what pod racing really is.
Now this is pod racing!
The Foo Fighters were now one of the biggest bands in the entire world after the success of The Color and the Shape. During the extensive tour of that album, the band's lineup might have shifted a little bit. Drummer William Goldsmith was replaced with Alanis Morissette drummer Taylor Hawkins, and guitarist Pete Smear.
Uh-oh. I called him Pete. No, I meant to call him Pat.
Was replaced by Scream guitarist Franz Stahl. The lineup had changed so much, Dave would sit down for interviews and he would get asked who's still in the band, like month to month. It was like musical chairs, except the chairs were the ones who were playing the music. Okay, wait, no, that analogy doesn't work. Okay, what is this writing? Next card, please. Writers. David found that Franz just didn't line up on the same writing wavelength as the rest of the band. You see, Franz and his brother were the main on-hand songwriters for the band Scream. But when it came to the Foo Fighters, it just wasn't the same. And you can't really blame the guy. Learning to take a hands-off approach when you've been hands-on your entire life is quite an adjustment. And experiencing all those growing pains that most bands go through long before reaching the heights of public recognition that the Foo Fighters had, it took a toll. You have to figure that pushing themselves to the limits as musicians and then losing 2 band members in the process for the last album, it made sense that they would want to take a little breather. Oh, and breathed they did. So now that the band had condensed into a 3-piece, Dave decided to buy a house in Virginia to settle down in and build a home studio in and just record the next album in. Compared to the last album, There's Nothing Left to Lose is so much more relaxed. Not only did the band produce the album themselves, but they did it on their own time, with little or no label involvement. This meant that our good old boys in Foo got to record what they wanted, when they wanted, and then they would just have barbecues after. It's fine. When I grow up, I want to be a Foo Fighter so I can eat chili and drink whiskey and make music with my best friends in the entire world for a living. Isn't that right, Riley? It has nothing to do with it. Alright, thanks, puppy. I love you. When I listen to this album, I can hear all of the love and heart put into these songs. Now, it's not to say that the album is full of ballads or anything like that. Like, sure, Aurora and Ain't It the Life sound like swinging on a hammock on a summer day, but songs like Stacked Actors and Breakout invoke the same rockin' feelings as the best songs from the last 2 albums. It's just that this time the songs are being viewed through the lens of a kid who just got out of school on the first day of summer and can't wait to get back home and run around his backyard and screaming like a madman. Or, something like that. The whole thing just offers a satisfying release, which is why it's definitely one of, if not my favorite Foo Fighters album. It just feels concise. Like all of the songs are just pieced together like a puzzle of a sunset, like a Lego Death Star. Just perfect. Perfect. It's perfect. But I want to hear what you guys think. What does this album mean to you? Do you imagine opening a window to a summer breeze? Or, hear me out, are you opening a window to a stinky fart? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it to make sure that you're caught up on this series as it goes along. I'll be covering more albums in the future, and then next week I'm going to be covering a song from this album, so be sure to stick around for that. I'm very excited. But until then, stay safe, spread the love of music, and wash your stinky hands. I'm a dork.